Ujjwala and I had a 7-day holiday recently at the Club Mahindra Resort in South Goa. A small video made by us of the resort. Ujjwala is at the reception area and touching the pillars as they were glossily smooth and shining white. That's Ujjwala at the reception area. It's a huge lobby where all the visitors are received, documented and given a soft drink or so. Very spacious and comfortable. That's a nice welcome flower bouquet arrangement at the reception. This is the room which we had got. It was a studio room, very spacious, could accommodate 4 people comfortably, and it had all the kitchen provisions. This is the central area of the resort. It's a longish resort, nearly about 800 meters long, from the reception to the sea beach. This is the center portion, which is the fountain complex. All that dark patches inside the green lawns that you see are the fountains, which were not in action at that time. Those are the fountains within the stone blocks, and that's Ujjwala walking around in this central portion. On both sides of this walkway are the cottages. There is a lot of greenery. This is how a cottage looks like. It's in medieval construction, and this is the entertainment area where there's a trampoline and some children are enjoying themselves. Ujjwala was tempted to go and have a try, and she even asked me if she could enter. But then, seeing her age, I said no. I wish I had allowed her to go and enjoy along with those youngsters. It would have been fun to see her jumping up and down and trying to do a somersault. That guy in the red is really good, that t-shirt. Watch him again, he'll do a somersault shortly. This is the general green patch between the 2 cottage areas. I was having a walk and I told Ujjwala to make a video of me walking around in this green patch. The greenery is really very green and very enticing. I'm trying to point out to the cottage. Like I told you, it's in the old medieval construction form. It has a lot of frills and balconies, and each cottage has about 8 flats or 8 studio apartments. Those umbrellas are of the upper swimming pool. There are 2 swimming pools here, and what building you see behind is the reception area. There is a lot of entertainment activities throughout the whole day. This was a program of a magic show in the evening, and after the magic show there was a little music put up for the members to dance around. So that's where you see me and Ujjwala shaking a leg and enjoying the music. The magic show was also good. Throughout the day, there are various entertainment activities. They keep the members busy. We are now in the buffet cafe, the cafe where you can have your buffet breakfast, lunch and dinner. And there's a tandoor outside where the chef is baking some tikkas. The food is very, very lavish and sumptuous. There are so many dishes that you feel full just by looking at it. This is the bar at the entrance of the buffet cafe. And that's the bartender making some drink. That's the kitchen in the background. And now I'll pan on to the layout of the buffet. It has three main parts: the main food in the central portion, the sweets on the left and the non-veg on the right. This is the main central portion. A lot of sprouts for your health. And from there we go on to see these coconuts are locally from their own resort. Ujjwala has just taken a seat at the table where we would shortly have our breakfast. That was the International Coffee Day. So all the sweets prepared were with some coffee in it. There's a coffee cake. And some coffee rum balls. Where? There were rasgullas also, yes.
That round thing was rasgulla. Amazing.
Coffee sandesh.
The International Coffee Day was indeed very well celebrated at Club Mahindra Resort. Look at the different varieties of food.
There was fish.
There was
curry,
fish,
crabs and some chicken also. But I concentrated only on the crabs. They were really well cooked and very, very tasty.
We really had a very enriching experience at Club Mahindra Resort at Dwarka Beach. We were there for 7 days, and in fact we didn't go out of the resort at all. Sudhir invited his schoolmates and his NDA course-mates at the resort. So 3 days we were busy looking after the friends. Here I am discussing some menus with the chef. His name was Mr. Gavde, I remember.
The chefs come and interact with the members when they are enjoying their meals and take suggestions if anything special is requested.
Here's the swimming pool. They have two swimming pools. This is the first one. We'll take you on now to the second one also. It was really a beautiful, beautiful place. Now this is the second swimming pool.
You can see Ujjwala and me lounging in the lounge chairs.
Here is the shower area. It's open and looks beautiful.
This is the unique shower.
Oh, my handsome husband, Sudhir Barge, is planning to go for a swim. Let's see how he functions.
I had to have a shower bath before entry into the pool as per the rules. It wasn't very cold, so I enjoyed the shower and the pool also.
Oh, here comes the Tarzan. Yes, the Tarzan. Watch him swim. Watch him swim in action. He's enjoying himself. There were many people swimming. Swimming was permitted.
The swimming pool was very clean and the water was very, very bluish in color. And lots of other activities around in the swimming pool also. A shower bath again after the swim. Surprisingly, there are no changing rooms, so you got to manage on your own. They provide huge towels, but
look at the sunset. The sunset looks so beautiful on the beach. Club Mahindra have their own private beach and so neat and beautiful.
that's Ujjwala walking along the beach in front of one of the local shacks.
We are indeed feeling very rejuvenated and blissful thanks to Club Mahindra Resort. And thanks to my husband Sudhir for taking me there in these COVID times.
The beach is just about 300 meters from the Club Mahindra boundary walls, and we had just reached during the sunset, sometime around 6:30 or so in the evening. And luckily, because of the few clouds, the sunset was very, very colorful. The whole sky had an orangish reddish tinge to it. Luckily, I had a camera with a good zoom, but I had forgotten to take my tripod stand. So That's why you'll see, if I zoomed in onto the setting sun, the sun will be shaking around due to the handshake and the distance involved. But the distant shots were very, very good and very colorful. The waves added to the enjoyment. As it was a private beach, there was not much crowding around, and there was no litter or kachra here and there, which you normally see on public beaches. That's the last of the sun before it goes down under. That's Ujjwala taking a video of myself after the sun has set. And I am trying to explain to Ujjwala to concentrate on the colorful clouds rather than on myself. This was indeed a very memorable evening, watching the sun setting and saying goodbye to the lovely beach at Varka. Thank you.